So one of the most common questions that I get asked by people wanting to start a career in project management is, what are the best qualifications to help you break into the field? And my response is always, you may not need a qualification to get started, especially if you have experience in the workplace and skills that can transfer over. As someone with a master's in project management, let me be the first person to tell you that qualifications are not mandatory, especially for more entry-level roles. Most people naturally transition into management roles through experience that they've gained in industry. For example, if you're looking to manage software projects, it helps to have experience as a software developer. Or if you're looking to manage large-scale finance projects, then experience in the finance sector would be beneficial. If you don't have sufficient experience, then a qualification can be useful in showing prospective employers that you possess a level of knowledge relevant to the role. If you're based in the UK, then the first qualification that I would recommend getting is Prince 2. It is seen as entry level and ideal for those looking to get their first project management related role. Just because it's entry level doesn't mean it's easy. I took my Prince 2 exam 2.5 years into my project management career and found it more challenging than expected. So if you're going to take your Prince 2 foundation exam, make sure you take it seriously. After you take your foundation exam, you are most certainly going to want to take the practitioner exam as well. Now Prince 2 is incredibly UK centric, so it isn't the most suited if you're based in America or the Middle East. For you guys, I would start off by getting your CAPM certification. CAPM stands for Certified Associate in Project Management. It's an entry-level qualification, but it sets you up to do the PMP exam after, which is generally seen as the gold standard when it comes to project management qualifications. You do need 36 months of experience leading projects to do the PMP exam, so that would be something that you would be looking to do a little further down the road. The PMP is truly a fantastic certification, and once you've got that, you're pretty much at the end game. The prerequisites are strict, but that means far fewer people actually have the qualification, so if you do manage to get that, it would be a huge boost to your CV. PMP and CAPM are certificates developed by the Project Management Institute, also known as PMI. In recent years, PMI has made a concerted effort to focus on agile methodologies. These are mainly aimed at those looking for a career within tech. You have the DASM, which is the Disciplined Agile Scrum Master Certification, and DASSM, which is the Senior Scrum Master Certification. DASM covers the fundamentals of Agile, as well as how to put the techniques learned into practice to ensure that Agile can be successfully implemented. DASSM takes it further, teaching how to lead Agile teams. If you are a software developer and looking to transition to a more PM type role, then I would recommend doing these certifications as well. Now that you're more familiar with the certifications needed to get into project management, I'm going to quickly talk about preparing for the exams. You have a few options to prepare for the exams. The most common way and the most expensive way is to pay and attend a training course that will have an instructor going through the entire course with you and getting you to a high standard of knowledge, giving you the best chance to pass. Now it is very expensive. You're going to be looking to pay a minimum of £1,000 depending on the course. Now if your work is paying for it, then it's a no-brainer. However, for me, I never had that option and I always felt that it was far too expensive to pay for myself. Instead, what I would do is just pay the fee to sit the exam. For Prince 2, I paid around £350 for the foundation and £350 more for the practitioner exam. I would then buy the textbooks and build up a strong understanding of the topics covered in my own time. Following this, I would knock out a bunch of past papers, and once I felt I was ready, I would then take the exam. This method has been successful for me and worked out to be far cheaper than going with the inspector-led courses. I only started getting my PM certifications once I was already in the field, so it didn't really help me to get a job, as I was already gaining great experience, which was making my CV look pretty decent. But one thing that it did do for me was significantly improve my overall knowledge on project management. Prior to taking these exams, I didn't think that I would learn much extra, but I've benefited from all the certifications that I've completed, in that the learning I have taken away from them has enabled me to become a stronger project manager. So taking that into account, I have to recommend you do some PM qualifications. Start off with Prince 2 and go from there. There are a few rubbish qualifications that aren't really worth your time, however. In my opinion, things like CompTIA Project Plus are terrible. Nobody's going to look at that on your CV and get wowed, and you don't really learn anything particularly useful with certifications like that. So try and stick to the more industry accepted certifications. Usually anything Prince 2 or from PMI is good enough. So there you have it, guys. I hope you have found this video informative as you start your project management journey. I understand how tough it can be when starting out. I was once in a similar situation to you guys, so if you have found this video helpful, please share it out there to others. It might be of some help to them as well, and make sure you hit the subscribe button for more project management and general finance videos. See you all next time.